Thought I'd do another Sunday evening live chat here. Got beautiful weather today. Now I had planned on Wayne from Tavern 53 joining me. Just wait for him to come in. I had a little confusion getting things set up. I had it all set up and then I realized I didn't have the link for Wayne to join me here. So I started setting up something else and then I think I ended up deleting what I originally had set up. And anyway, we're live now. Today I got a Warsteiner German Pilsner. Chef Mario cooks. I'm from Windsor too. Yes, Chef Mario. Cheers to Windsor. Oh, that's good. So, just see. There we go. Yeah, so last Sunday I did a live with Tammy, the brewess. She's out in California, and the weather here was like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and where she was, it was much cooler, which was kind of funny to me that we were way warmer than California. Oh, Wayne's telling me there's an error joining the stream here. I actually sent a second link. Check your email again, hopefully. Chef Mario cooks. I'm from the east side. I work at River's Edge, Old Menard's Tavern. Yes, I remember Menard's Tavern. They were known for their fish.
Go.
Here he is, the legend.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Tavern 53.
Maybe a legend in my own mind, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah. Wayne, if people aren't familiar with him now, he has a live stream that he does, usually weekly. And I frequent his live stream, which is always fun. We
always have a good time.
Yep.
Always have a good time.
And actually last night we were both on our friend Puppet Master 77. We were on his live stream together. So that was quite fun.
Great. It's great until the mosquitoes decided to try to eat me.
Lord Rocket. Hey, do you want to guess why I'm called Lord Rocket?
I'm afraid.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to.
PG-13 maybe?
Chef Mario cooks. It looks great. So Chef Mario cooks just joined the live stream. He's also from Windsor, the East End.
Chef Mario, hello.
Said, he works at the River's Edge, the old Menard's.
NBL. NBL's seeing us too. I see this.
Good old NBL.
Yeah.
Doesn't miss a live stream.
No, he's there. He's joined in on mine as well.
Just stopping in to show my support. Thank you, NBL.
Thank you.
Nothing but love.
Yeah.
And Reed's guitar in the house. And Liz is saying she loves the River's Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a much better night tonight.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw last night on the Trumpet Masters live stream how dark it was getting here.
I was waiting for the floating beer can.
Yeah.
No, that was a good one.
So we got any cooks you've done lately or anything you want to share?
I did I stopped at my local butcher this afternoon,
Okay.
Weigel's Home Hardware or Weigel's Meats, sorry, right next to Weigel's Home Hardware, and I went and got some. They had some chicken kebabs and pork kebabs.
Oh, nice. Okay. Those are always
Lately, nothing soup. They weren't super spicy, but they were nice marinade to them. I just put them on the grill for low heat and just kind of seared, kept them so they didn't burn and they didn't stick. But I used a trick that you showed me on, and that you even said on when we were doing a tavern talk. You'd said that you spray the grill before you barbecue, and I did that. I had the olive oil in the spray bottle, and I did that, and sure enough, it everything it's so much easier for cleanup.
yes, it is. I'm telling you, since I've been doing that, my grow grates are almost non-stick.
Yeah.
Even my wire grow grates.
Yeah, it does. It makes it so much easier. You can move it around, and there's nothing sticks to it as much. And I find I'm just using avocado oil, not a high burn or anything like that, and it's good. It turns out really good. I find.
I use
Nice.
avocado a lot as well
Yeah.
in high heat. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's the most valuable tool or input that we could share with people.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Get
told the
those.
professor about it, and the professor went and got a spray bottle, and he's doing the same with his barbecue as well.
Actually, I talked to him about it too. Yeah,
He was on their stream when we were talking. We were talking about it that night.
that's right. Yeah. Lord Rocket. It's because, should I keep reading? I'm a Lord Rocket raccoon, which basically means I'm really good at him. Do you play Marvel Rivals? Sorry, I'm not familiar with that. Marvel Rivals sounds like a comic something. So nothing but love. I'll admit, I've done the launching of the beer cans too, inspired by Greg, of course. Nice. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, I just had a power
And
flicker here. Did you get any power flicker there,
nope,
Greg?
not that I know of.
We just got hit with everything went
I'm
out.
outside. Everything's on batteries where I'm at.
Yeah, yeah. No, everything just kicked out here at my place. So, if I kick out again, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. No, you didn't. You didn't lose. We didn't lose you anyway.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Oh,
the
that's
Trumpet Master shot a beer can last night on his live stream, which I was laughing my butt off.
oh yeah. No, he was
Which,
getting into that. He was getting into some of that other stuff last night as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
seen
bottle
it.
of there. And then I'd seen your comment about the you got to smoke a cigar if you're drinking
Yeah.
that. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. And it's good for 2 points.
And that's what we do with empty beer cans around here.
That's it. That's it.
So NBL's doing it. Trumpet Master's doing it. How about
No,
you, Wayne?
uh,
Does the
I
beer
haven't.
can fit there?
It will, but I haven't because I'm still waiting till I'm better. I haven't had anything to drink, and so the water bottles don't fly the same. That's pretty much all. Water and a little bit of non-dairy milk. I never knew they could milk a oat, but there it is.
On dairy milk.
Yeah.
NBL says laugh out loud, score.
Yes. 2 points through the goal post, through the posts.
I was telling the Trumpet Master, it's rewarding when you hit the can on your when you
Yes.
launch the can. Yeah.
Yeah. The next one. Yeah. So what'd you cook up today?
Actually, I did some back ribs on the Kamado using that controller I have. And yeah, they come out pretty good.
Nice.
I was debating on eating those on the live stream, but I put a glaze on there with some honey. They're real sticky, eh? It's so good. Yeah.
Nice.
Love the back ribs, those short bones with the meat on top like that.
Slow and slow roast. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice cook.
Got a couple things I might cook tomorrow. I might do another porchetta tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll do a video on it. And I have another cowboy steak that I'm gonna put on the grill.
Keep cutting in and out there. I don't know if it's my end or your end.
Oh, okay. I can't tell if I am or not from
Yeah.
my end, but
Yeah, like because you're there, you're frozen for a second, and then you're,
oh,
you know,
okay.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be my end or something because of the power hit.
Yeah. Well, actually, ask everybody else. How's the
Yeah.
audio, video from the viewers out there? Everything working? See ya. Yeah.
Could be. I don't know.
So yeah, we got to do another get together at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, I go in. I'm scheduled for surgery for the 14th of July.
Oh, okay.
It keeps getting moved. I was supposed to go on the was it the 9th of June, then it was the 3rd of July, and then now it's the 14th. So hopefully I am able to go in and then get everything cleaned up and get fixed and get back to normal, somewhat some normal, and then I can
Right.
get out there and enjoy like I said, do the spam cook off or something.
Oh, for sure.
Do something for
You got
sure.
to be so careful right now, but that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I got a fridge full of beer and I got all this and not having any of it. I'm being really good. I'm being really good. I'm
Good.
making
Good.
sure
Yeah.
it's but it's for health reasons. That's what it's all about. It's just
Yeah.
'cause again, got a nice soup diet right now that I'm on, and
And here I am teasing you with a beer. You
not.
know,
And you know what? As
what
long
kind
as
of guy
I'm
am I?
living through you. If it's good, then I know it's good.
So Liz says Greg sounds fine,
Yeah.
and she said, "Nice T-shirt, by the way." Nothing but love says everything looks good and
Yeah.
sounds great. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Must be just on my end then. Maybe
Maybe a
everything's the
little glitch.
router. Maybe the router catching up or something.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe switch from because I've got data on here and maybe switched from the Wi-Fi to the data to the back to the Wi-Fi. So
Yeah. Yeah. So the last time I talked to the professor, he was doing chicken kebabs as well.
yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about the oil sprayer, if I remember right, too, that
yeah,
day. So
that is a huge game changer. I couldn't believe it. Like I've greased my grills before, like take it and put it on.
right now you froze up to me, but lost you for a minute.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
if
there.
you came back. You're
Okay.
back.
Yep, yep. I'm thinking it's switching back and forth with my.
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking it's
from
switching from
data.
Wi-Fi to data back and forth. I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah, I get it. So yeah, the oil sprayer, number one for the barbecue. Next, I would say the instant read thermometer, and then after that, depending on the cook, would be a leave-in thermometer for your meat,
Yeah,
and then if you go further, I'd say a temperature controller, depending on what kind of grill you have.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah, go from there.
Yeah, it's a slow build, but it's a good thing. That again, little secrets, and again,
Yeah,
it does work. It like I said, I've been using that for well since you mentioned it. It's definitely like even just for simple burgers, like it's just it does it. It helps big time.
I used to have a hard time cleaning my grill grates. You know,
Yeah,
after a few cooks, you know, trying to get everything off, SOS pad, now
yeah,
quick little brush with the barbecue brush, like the
yeah,
stainless steel bristles.
yeah,
Everything nice and shiny. Everything cleans off. It's amazing.
Yeah, I noticed that tonight when I was doing that. Like I just like a nice little and it came right off. It was all
Yeah.
nice and clean.
Warm the grill up, give it a little brushing, give it
Yeah,
another spray of oil before you cook. Bang, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of oil maybe
So
on.
yeah, the porchetta I plan on doing. I plan on doing kind of a low and slow in the
Yeah,
beginning. Then over time, just keep putting up the temperature because I plan on wrapping the outside with the fat layer.
yeah,
My idea is I'll leave it on. The last one I did, I put on a rotisserie, and I never got a crispy outer
yeah.
edge because you're constantly basting. So this one I'll do in the Kamado, and as I cook it, I my game plan anyway is to keep increasing the temperature as the cook
A little
goes
bit
on.
by a little bit. Yeah.
And at the end of the cook, I have a great core temperature, but I got that really crispy exterior. So I'm looking forward to that.
Now you
And
gonna
then,
what dry rub are you putting on that?
yeah, okay. So I take the pork belly, you got that fat layer.
Yeah,
I'm going to trim that and fold that back.
yeah.
Then the other part, I'm going to trim that in half and fold that way. And then season the whole thing and then roll it up
Okay.
so the layer's on the outside, then
Yeah.
tie it up. Then when it's all done, then I'll season the outside. So kind of the same seasoning I'm using on the inside, I'll put on the outside of it.
Okay.
So,
I didn't
but
know if you were
and
gonna go
then,
something a little bit different on the outside.
yeah, I could get a flavor, something I didn't consider, but yeah, I could get a different flavor from the outside to the inside because
Now
you know,
you're going with pork, right? Now
right,
I wonder if a little bit just not overkill, but because it is pork, I wonder if a little bit of cinnamon.
cinnamon, okay, going this, yeah, I could do like kind of a savory, spicy on the
Yeah,
inside and a
Tex-Mex
sweet
or something.
kind of a cinnamon brown sugar
That would, yeah. I'd
something on the outside. Yeah,
definitely caramelize the outside.
I'm thinking I need to have something with salt as well because I want that fat to dry out too as it's cooking. So probably a salty sugar. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't consider a sweet. I didn't consider a
Okay.
different seasoning on the outside, but now you got me thinking.
Yeah, no, I'm just something different on that. Like, because again, it's like I remember what show was that? Uh, Brady Bunch, pork chops and applesauce.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if you put a little smear of, like, say, like an applesauce with like the cinnamon and nutmeg or something like that on the
So
inside.
yeah. Oh, on the inside, yeah. Oh man, now you got me thinking. Yeah.
That'd be a wow. That'd be
Well, now my brain's
uh,
going there.
I
Thanks
don't know
for
for
that.
sure. No problem.
But you know how you have a cinnamon roll and it's
Yeah,
cinnamon on the inside? Well, it's
yeah,
that only it's pork, right?
yeah. No, exactly. And then you could use like a being Canada Day, throw a little bit of like say maple syrup and um, like salt and maple
Maybe.
syrup on the outside.
Ooh, I like that.
Like a bit of salt and maple syrup, and that'll caramelize on the outside, and then that would give a nice crust there.
Ooh, yeah.
Be
Oh,
like a you could base that on, or you could just coat it on there. Again, that would give you enough. That'd give you your salt that you want to help dry it
right.
out. A little bit of the maple syrup, just pour it on there, drizzled. That would,
Well, you think like a salty caramel, let's say.
yeah,
So
yeah,
salty maple caramel. Like if you had the sugar, the salt.
yeah.
Hey, it all sounds like it would work,
Put the maple syrup, and you just reduce some salt into it,
right? And
and just
the low and slow at the beginning
yeah,
to me is going to just bake everything that you coat the outside with. It's just going to
yeah.
stick right in there. You know what I mean?
And then
So
have like a pork chops and applesauce. Slap your neighbor, eat that thing with a running down the street.
but if I can get a proper you know, cooking regimen that I
Yeah.
can share with everyone and say, hey, here's the end product. You know what I mean?
I'd
That's the
curious
ideal.
to see that. Yeah.
Because even the back ribs today, like I put some dry rub on it,
Yeah.
and the first part of the cook, I'm just cooking that dry rub in there. And once I
Yeah.
start glazing, that dry rub's like right in the meat. It doesn't get
Oh,
disturbed.
yeah. Yeah.
So the same thing would happen with the roast, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely got me thinking too on that. Like you're gonna open it, butterfly it right out.
Well, the Sunday dinner chef has joined the chat here. Good old Tom Garvey from Las Vegas. He's got
Nice.
a great YouTube channel. Actually, this morning I watched, he did a video. He's been doing this series with appetizers.
Oh,
And he did
cool.
a video this morning with shrimp, making a shrimp cakes and then a sauce to go with it. It just looked delicious.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, Tom.
Yes.
Cheers. Yeah, so getting back to the back ribs, I put that dry rub on there, baked it in, then I started glazing, and then I just rotate maybe once and then back over one more time. And then just brought it to my final temperature. I don't wrap or anything.
Just
They
let it.
just come out delicious. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Salut. Yeah, it's nice. We got a beautiful night tonight. Like
Yes.
I remember
It was a nice.
last week
Yeah.
doing the live stream with Tammy there. It was so hot out, you know. And plus I had the fire going behind me in the pellet heater there.
Keeps the squirrels away.
Yeah, exactly. That's nice to have a little ambiance back here, you
Yeah.
know.
Yes.
So another thing I started doing when I cook my steak, I prefer doing the steak on the charcoal grill.
Yeah.
And of course, I light my charcoal, put my lid on, set my vents, get my grill to a decent temperature, like around 350, something like
Yeah.
that. Then I usually cook those thicker, like prime rib
Yes.
slices, cowboy steak. It kind of like your tomahawk, but a shorter bone.
Yeah.
So I got one to throw on tomorrow, but I bring that up to an interior temperature of about 100 degrees. Then I pull it off. Then I lower my grate closer to the coals. Then I do that final sear once,
Yeah.
get the coals going nice and hot with the lid off. Then start doing that sear. Then the game changer is take it off, put butter on it. Oh, and the other thing, I haven't been seasoning my steak before I grill.
Okay.
That might be something to experiment with, do before and after. But then I just do a salt and pepper and butter and then cover it for the rest. And I'm telling you, it's
Nice and
so
tender.
delicious. Yeah, it's
Nice.
been so good.
Like the one I've heard, I've seen it, and I can't remember who did it, but they did like a dry rub overnight, and they used coffee,
I've heard of
coffee
that
and
before. Yeah, I've never
coffee
tried it.
and I think it was coffee and chocolate, dark chocolate.
Really?
They,
Eh?
they kind of coated it and left it overnight, and I guess it just goes or something. It gets right in there. I don't know. Again, the price of a steak, I'm kind of hesitant to go and do something like
No,
that because if it turns
you're
out
right.
it's not something I'm going to enjoy, then I'm so I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I don't like to experiment too far, but
Yeah,
so Tom Garvey, the keto cook, also showing support. Thank you, Tom.
nice.
Fire, cook, eat, repeat. All my channels here to support you, Greg. Oh, again, that's Tom. That's a
Nice.
channel I believe I still need to subscribe to. I remember you mentioned you had another channel, and yeah, I have to get on that as well.
Oh, nice.
Seniors, Food and Life. The last channel, Greg. Laugh out loud. Maybe that's another one.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
not
that
sure if
might
that's
be. I think
also Tom.
I think it's all tied into the same. Maybe.
You know
Yeah.
what? Where my channel, I'm doing car repairs one day, I'm doing
Yeah.
stuff in the backyard another day, I'm doing barbecues another day. Uh, and maybe it would be better if I split what I do into different channels, you know?
I don't know. You got a good audience. Everybody enjoys watching what you're doing.
I guess, yeah. You know, that's kind of why I named the channel just my name, because I figure I'm not really sure back then when I started what direction I'm going to go with
Yeah.
this, you know? But I do enjoy doing car repairs and things like that.
Yeah.
I just don't have that many breakdowns. I only have a couple cars.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a good problem.
Yeah. But when you do a repair, you're getting like what, 1,000, 2,000 views.
Depending on the video, I have one that's over 100,000 views.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
So yeah, those are very popular.
Yeah. Yeah. That and you cutting grass.
Yes, I got to do more of those videos.
That was funny. That was
You
funny.
started that because we were talking about
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best way to cut your grass, and I
Yeah.
thought, you know what? Best way: throw some coals in the barbecue, get your lawnmower ready.
Yeah.
The coals are nice and lit. Throw your meat on, then go do your yard work or whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just plan to cook around that, and you get that nice little reward at the end.
You gotta stay hydrated.
I stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to plan more grass cutting. Grass cutting.
Grass cutting. Tree trimming.
Yeah.
Now that would be interesting though to see how that would turn out if you're going to do that with the that roast like that.
Yeah.
Putting
Maybe
the,
I didn't plan on making a video out of it, but maybe I'll do a short or something just to show all the steps of what I'm doing. And,
yeah.
you know, I'd like to get it to the point where, like I say, like maybe you're 250 degrees for 2 hours, and then
Yeah.
every half hour after that, you add another 25 degrees, or, you know, because I believe the last one I made, it was about a 4.5 hour cook, 5 hours, something like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see.
That's
Because
a
I'd
good
like to.
piece of meat. It's not like a little pork chop. It's a
No,
good
yeah,
sized piece of meat.
right. It was a full pork belly, but I cut it in half, and I did half it. Half I cooked another time, and
Yeah.
tomorrow I'll do the other half.
Yeah. I know what is it? Mercado has what is it, pork sirloin roast on tomorrow for $1.49 a pound.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay.
I was thinking of going grabbing one of those for pulled pork.
Pork sirloin. Okay, I never heard of that
As long
cut.
as long as there's enough fat on it, I think it'd be fine for a pulled pork.
I did a pork blade roast yesterday
Yeah.
and used that, and then I pulled it. That was a
Yeah.
nice cut of meat for that.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as it's a nice slow cook, it's low temperature, it'll be fine, I think.
Well, the Sunday dinner chef is asking who's my guest, so I can check it out. If you go to the YouTube channel Tavern 53, Wayne's fairly
Yeah.
new to YouTube, well, a few months now,
Been
and
about a year. About a year we've been on.
you've been putting out these live streams, and I'm a frequent guest of your live streams.
Yes,
And
we have the Bob Rossa barbecue with us.
and we chit chat quite a bit on there, and it's just some fun times, eh?
Yeah, no, it's like you're just sitting in a bar, you're chatting, you're talking tavern talk, and then all of a sudden, what's it go to, Greg? We always go to food.
Goes to barbecue. Yeah.
Way
Well,
or
we were talking French fries or something one time, and
Yeah,
or you were talking pizza toppings, and
yeah, that was a good one. The French fries are scary movies, and
yeah,
then they
it goes to
went
barbecue.
went to barbecue, went to cooking. Yeah.
Tom said he'll subscribe.
Well, thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and I'm like,
it's good
what
we
PC?
have the community we're building on here. You know,
Yeah, for sure. Like if we can, like I said, we get 500 followers on Tavern 53. What are we doing, Greg?
Coming over to my place. We're going to cook up that can of Spam right there.
Spam has been sitting around. That
Been
was the
around a
due date.
while. Yeah. We might have to get another can.
I'm thinking I'll go and get a new one. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like this one, it's not swollen. It's kind of caved in, so I don't know.
Well, the more time it goes by to get to 500 subscribers, the funnier the date is going to be, you know.
Oh, I know. It'll be good though. Like I think I'm just like I said. There's so many different ways to. There's so many different ways to do this and everything. It's like it's just having fun. That's all we're doing.
The Sunday dinner chef is saying this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Exactly right. You know.
Yeah. Again, like Trumpet Master was saying, you're on Thursday nights, and so you don't go for a long time. No, again, I don't want to run out of what to talk about. I find like we go, okay, we've reached a wall. How far can we go talking about putting? And I always go back to the one topic: pickles on a pizza. How far can we talk about that? Like again, it's like that horse isn't going to run anymore. Again, it was just like it was always like we couldn't talk about it anymore. It was done. That was it. But it always gets brought up in other conversations. Like again, like last night with Trumpet Master, it was like talking about, hey, you're not putting pickles on that pizza, and then he kind of chuckled because he had seen the video.
Right. I like how last night when we were on the live with the Trumpet Master, we were talking. We brought up hockey and the violence in hockey, and how we said there's no violence in barbecue.
There's no violence. No.
Everybody gets along.
Sizzle and drink.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Good time last night doing that. I was surprised you were on there. I think I messaged you and said, "Hey, Trumpet Master's live tonight." You know?
Yeah.
And then before I knew it, I was pushing that link, and you were also on there. So
yeah, no, it was cool. I thought it was pretty good. Like I remember the first time going on with him. I want to say it was beginning of October ish, just after I had started. I think I was maybe 2 months. I had about 3-4 shows in.
Right.
And he had sent me like I'm outside. I'm having a bonfire. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And I get this request from him to join, and I'm like, okay. So I joined, and he goes, he sent me a message after. He goes, we probably had about 500 people watching us. And I was like, whoa, I was not expecting something like that. Because like I'm used to like 3-4 people, and it's like, hey, we did good. I had like 3-4 people like with us. Like when we're on, we'll get like 5-6 people. And it's like, hey, we're doing good. And then I'll get like 20-25 people watch the video after or whatever. And it's I'm happy with that. He's telling me like there's like 300, 400, 500 people watching. I'm like, man, I could have embarrassed myself big time with that one.
Yeah. As long as we have fun.
Yeah, and that's where I like to, again, I use my job as part of this. Like I can talk, and that's what I do is I have to talk at work. I'm a dispatcher. I have to talk, and I'm able to communicate and just keep going, keep the conversation going. But again, I go back to pickles on a pizza. Like it's just you can only go so far with so much, and then you got to go to something else. And that's kind of why I like half hour. I think for me works out okay.
Yeah.
And again,
you got the gift for this, though. You know, you got that gift of gab to get on there and chat away.
I've been told I got the perfect face for radio. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not on radio. I'm not like that guy Mike K cooked for me. I'm 800 there.
No, yeah.
he's got the perfect face, I think.
Yeah. Perfect gig, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, again, like I joked about it at work. I'm not going to say where I work, but I joked about it, and I said morning talk show. I could do a morning talk show for about an hour with all the seniors that come into my building.
Which is
And
have
I
them
think
on
I
as
could,
guests.
and I think I could keep them entertained, like doing like a Kelly and Company style of show.
Mhm.
I think I could keep them entertained for about an hour.
Hey, you're kind of aging yourself, eh? Kelly
Yeah,
and Company.
yeah.
They went off the air in what, the 70s?
No, come on now, no. But I find
Maybe
myself
80s?
more maybe the late '80s, mid
Yeah,
'80s. Okay,
yeah. That was only 30 years ago.
yeah. Wow. Ouch.
I know.
Oh, thank you. Oh, creeping the groans there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, that
well,
was
I think like your style, you know, we're half hour in, had a good chat,
yeah.
enjoyed some time together,
And
had
what
some
was it? It
great
gives
people join us in the live chat.
I think Mark was it Groucho Marx said keep them wanting more.
Oh, there you go.
And if I give them everything now, then they're not going to want to come and see me later. And so that's
I
kind of true.
find
Like that kind of goes with it. Like if,
in my mind, sometimes I'm like, it's like the Seinfeld show. It's about nothing.
yes,
What'd you
and
do today?
nothing, nothing, and that's
Yeah,
what we talked. The biggest thing we talked about right here. Remember,
bam.
hit not to promote. I'm a self promoter, Greg. I'm going to do that. Tavern 53. Come on
There you
over.
go.
500 followers.
Yeah.
Doing the spam challenge right over at Greg Rushell's place.
Now, I did do that trial run on the spam where I
Yes.
deep fried it. I wanted to get a taste for it. And just tasting that kind of set me off on what direction I would go with that spam.
Yeah.
You know, by itself, just like that, the saltiness and
Yeah.
I needed a nice dipping sauce or something. But anyway,
Yeah.
it got my brain going on how we can make that spam taste good,
Palatable.
look good.
Palatable. Like I said, I've got mine. I've got a couple that I'm thinking on, and I've already run them by you. I've already told them and told you about that. And I think it'd be pretty good. I think it'd be.
Hey, Tavern 53, you're getting a lot of help here. You got
Uh,
4 new subscribers.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Tom.
I'll,
I hope you
I'll follow
enjoy that
back.
content as well.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. That'll be good.
maybe I'll be on your next live stream. We can give a shout out there.
Yeah, most definitely. If I'm feeling okay on Thursday, I'll get a shout out to you and I'll let you know, and
Yeah.
we'll see about
I
doing
might
something.
be in some remote location, which I guess if you're doing a show Thursday, you'll find out.
Well, I may have to dig
If
the
I have
professor.
cell service where I'm going.
Well, no, don't tell me.
Yeah,
Top secret, undercover. You're on
it
a
could be interesting. Yeah.
so. Yeah, no. If you're available, I'll send a invite out to you and I'll let you know. If not, I'll see if the professor is available and we'll get him feedback because he was on a special assignment to Traverse
Tap
City.
into
Yeah.
his knowledge, yeah, looking at the cherry trees or something.
Yeah, no, I don't know where he went.
Michael Ortiz. Hi, I subscribed.
Nice.
Thank you, Michael.
Nice. Yes, thank you. Yeah. And again, we got the Bob Ross barbecue here, and his channel is very well. It's very good. I thank him for plugging me, I guess you could say, and Trumpet Master, same thing, and Rusty Barbecue and Rusty Lamb. Like he's and again, we got our local, the ones that we like that follow us have a they both follow us like nothing but love. He's on and Demoose.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
They're on there. Like and again, it's just simple, nice, nothing big content. It's just talk.
Thank you, Tom, for joining. And you have
Yes.
a good night as well.
Yes. Have a good night.
Appreciate your support.
Yes.
So yeah, the just getting in the backyard, sharing what I'm doing here on camera. It's been kind of a work in progress kind of thing. I mean, sometimes it's not
Well,
the easiest thing to put the camera up and start talking, and
no.
I mean, I guess if you're responding like we're doing today, it's a little,
Yeah.
somewhat, but just doing your own on your own, that's a little different.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's like, again, like I've sat there and I've carried on a conversation. I've done it. And again, how far can you go? Like you got to leave it at one point, and it's like again, Groucho Marx said, "Leave them wanting more."
Yep.
So,
Well, on that note, let's close out the show here.
cheers to
And I
you, sir.
appreciate you joining me.
Oh,
And
thank you.
thank you, everyone that watched or are going to watch. And we'll see you on the next one. I plan on maybe doing some live streams. I'll try to keep them on a Sunday evening like this, 8
Yeah.
o'clock, and
Yeah.
try to get the glitches fixed as far as posting my live stream ahead of time. But anyway, we'll work on all that technical kind of stuff.
That's the joys of live.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right. So we'll see you later.
You have a good night.
Okay. Good night.